Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shimon Monet. I am very excited to get this tutorial out to you guys because in this video I am featuring two new products from Anastasia Beverly Hills. The first being this Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration palette. I was so excited when I found out that she was launching a palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I had to grab it, like I had to. So I developed this neutral look for, it's kind of glam, but it could be everyday if you just didn't use one of the shades on the eyelid, but you'll see. It's very easy. I promise it's super easy to achieve this eye look. And then for the skin, I'm also trying out the new Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I am in the shade 510W. I'm wearing the shade 510W. So if you want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Thanks. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Shimon Monet. Thanks for stopping by. And in this tutorial, I've got some new stuff to try. And I'm super excited because this palette that I'm going to use is a collaboration with a phenomenal, really OG YouTuber, Jackie Aina. I've been following her for years. Like literally, she was one of the very first YouTubers like in the makeup community that I started following. So I was ecstatic when I saw that she announced that she was collaborating with Anastasia Beverly Hills to give the girls a palette. So, boom, baby. I was able to snag this on her Instagram release. Y'all, it sold out in like, I want to say like anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. It sold out, but I set a timer as soon as she said the time it was going to launch. I set a timer, boom. I was checking, refreshing, and I was able to get it. So I actually got this a couple days ago, but I'm just getting around to filming this tutorial. So y'all ready? So I have so many different looks that I want to create with this palette, but for the first look, I'm really going to keep it simple. Sometimes there are people who buy makeup palettes and they're kind of just supporting, but they're not really, you know, a makeup artist. They're not really somebody who really knows how to do makeup. And so they're like, I got this palette, but I don't know what to do with it. And half these colors scare me. So for this look, I am going to keep it really natural, simple, something that a beginner could do. But don't worry, I will definitely have more looks coming that really use some of the colors. But enough chatting, let's get into this. Do y'all see this like holographic? I hope the camera is picking it up. It's so beautiful. So I didn't get the collector's box, the pretty box bag. I didn't get all of that. I got the palette. So the palette came in this packaging, and I was sad because I kind of had to rip it to get it out because this baby was snug. She wasn't trying to come out, so she's ripped a little bit. But honestly, y'all, I can't save all these boxes. Like if I just can't. I can't. So this is getting thrown out. I got the palette. That's what I need. So let's just take a quick look at it. The little silver thing came out. So it comes with the Anastasia brush, which I'm not going to use, but it does come with the brush. I'm going to try not to blind you all with the mirror. But do y'all see these colors? Beautiful. So what I'm thinking is I'm really going to use ginger. P.S. I'm ready for fall. So this is like a neutral. I mean, it's kind of an everyday, but really like transitioning into fall type of eye. I want to use ginger, credit, edges, and I'm just not sure if I want to use Soleil or Zim. But those are the colors that I'm looking at. All the neutral shades in the palette are what I'm looking at. And for brushes, all the brushes that I'm going to use are by e.l.f. Cosmetics. So you can find them basically anywhere now. Online, Walgreens, Target, Walmart, CVS. Just about anywhere now. Old Navy even, like, you know, has e.l.f. brushes. So I'm trying to keep it to where, like, if you went and got this palette, but you're still a beginner to makeup, I got you, sis. I got you. So I have, just because I feel like sometimes I don't talk about the brushes. So just so y'all know what I have laid out. I don't have too many brushes, but I have 2 e.l.f. crease brushes. I have a C-shaped eyeshadow brush. I just have another eyeshadow brush. I have a detail crease brush. I might not even need all these brushes, but literally, I'll just show y'all. I just have a handful of e.l.f. brushes. Really, I think I'm going to try to just use 3. I'm going to try to just use the e.l.f. C-shaped eyeshadow brush, a crease brush, and maybe like a detail crease brush. We'll see. Because honestly, y'all, we be having all these brushes, but to start off with, you really don't need 1,000,001 brushes. I mean, it's helpful. But I got my little tissue right here that I'm going to be, you know, dusting it off on. So enough chatting. Let's get into this. First, I'm going to start with this crease brush. And for my eyes, I did my brows. I just have Toast LA concealer under my eyes and a little bit of natural blended out. I set it like 10 minutes ago now. So that's all I have on my eyes. This is what I do normally. So I'm super excited to see how this pigmentation is going to pay off, because for those of you who are not familiar with Jackie Aina, she is a woman of color, and she really focused on making sure that the pigmentation is going to show up for people who look like me. A little bit lighter, definitely darker, because sometimes that's a problem that we have. We kind of have to manipulate our products sometimes to get the color payoff that we want. So let's see. First, what is in my eye? All right, so I'm gonna go in with edges first. All right, boo boo. I see you. I see you. I see you, edges. I see you. All right, so already that is showing up very nicely. And I'm using this as my transition shade. So I'm bringing it, and I have hooded eyes, so I kind of have to bring my transition shade up a little bit higher so that y'all can see it when I open my eyes. But again, this look, I'm going for something real simple, no cut crease, nothing like that. Just really simple, neutral colors. I'm saying every day, but I think I really want to use them. So it might kind of be like it'll start off every day and kind of go into an evening. That might be what we end up with. But I'm just using this crease brush, using windshield. Well, first I'm kind of patting it and then using windshield wiper motions to blend it out. Now, I will say, just from using edges, it is getting powdery quick. Doesn't really bother me. I just have to, I'm heavy-handed by nature, so I just have to remind myself not to tap so hard into the color. But the pigmentation is definitely there. All right, so that's edges. I'm going to put that brush down. I'm going to take another clean crease brush, and I'm going to go into ginger, which is a little bit lighter, and I'm going to put that right above just to blend out. All right, I see you, ginger. It's really light, but it definitely is diffusing that first shade edges to where you can't even see the line. All right, I'm gonna go back into that first brush that I used with edges. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit. I'm gonna go into Credit. Credit is a nice dark brown, and I really wanna see, just so excited to see what she finna do. And I'm gonna take this in my outer V. Ooh, all right, all right, all right. All right, I'm gonna take a brush that's a little bit more dense. This is a e.l.f. eye crease brush. Just gonna give me a little bit more control in regards to placement, and then I'll blend it out some more. Now I'm going back in with that crease brush because I kind of want to bring it in a little bit more, but have the color a little bit lighter. All right, we're looking good. And y'all, believe it or not, I'm almost done with my eyes. I'm really keeping it neutral, light and neutral. I'm gonna go back into edges a little bit because I don't want her to disappear. All right, now do I want to use Soleil or should I just go on with Zam? I think I'm just gonna go, because Zam is like super shimmery. It's this one right here. And y'all know what? This is pretty too, but I'm gonna go in with this, and maybe I'll use this for the brow bone. She said she created Soleil really to be a nice brow bone highlight, and y'all, I just never highlight my brow bone, but since that's what she created it for, and since, you know, we're testing out the palette, I'll use that shade for this. But right now, I'm gonna take an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I'm not gonna spray it. I'm just gonna take it. We're gonna we're going to press into Zam a little bit, and we're gonna see what she's working with. All right. This is pretty. This is giving me like holiday, like Thanksgiving vibes. Super pretty though. You know what? I'm gonna take some of Soleil and I'm gonna put it in the inner tear duct too. But I'm just gonna bring this over a little bit. Again, I'm not really trying to cut my crease, but I do have to bring it up a little bit higher so that y'all can see it when I open my eyes. But I'm just gonna bring it over to right about there. Then I'll go back and blend all of that out. So again, I'm pressing the color into my eye first, like stamping it. And then blending it out. Ooh, so pretty. And it's showing up beautifully. That's really pretty. I feel like it would even look pretty if I layered it. If I did Soleil first and then put this on top, it would look super pretty like that too. All right, so now I'm just gonna blend that out. I'm gonna take a mix of ginger and edges and blend this top part out. Get it how I want it. Now I'm taking edges and credit to just get the desired smokiness I want in this outer V. I have some fallout. I'm gonna clean that up, but this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner, throw on some lashes, and show you guys. I'm gonna probably smoke out my under eye, but I'm not gonna do that till after I finish my face. So give me just 1 second and I'll be right back. I just realized I forgot to use Soleil. So this is a e.l.f. small precision brush. I'm going to tap it into Soleil and put a little bit right up in here. Little inner eye highlight realness. I don't think I'm gonna put any on. I don't really want to put any on my brow bone. Let's see. I'm gonna take this detail crease brush. I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, I never do this. Ooh. Ooh. Pigment. I'm just taking some of ginger to kind of try to blend that out a little bit. All right, it's been forever since I've done a brow bone highlight. But it's all right. It's okay or whatever. It's all right. Y'all, this pigment is serious though. Like, I'm trying not to look like a glow ball. This glow ball up here. Just taking a little bit of ginger to blend that out. Yeah, this Soleil shade is pretty. I'm loving it as an inner eye highlight. Definitely. And it's not bad as a brow bone highlight. If that's your thing, then it's definitely working. All right, now that I did that, now I'm gonna do my wing, throw on some lashes, and I'll be back. All right, you guys, so I threw on some lashes. These lashes are by JoMichelle. Zoe, I think I'm saying that right, Zoe, Z-O-I. These lashes are bomb. I'll have her information down below in the description bar. But, y'all, all right, so the eyes, we got Jackie Aina Anastasia palette on the eyes. I'm super excited because this is another Anastasia product that just recently launched. So let me prep my skin and tell y'all what happened, right? So as soon as I saw Anastasia was launching a luminous foundation, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. Because I never bought the stick foundations. I'm like super frugal, y'all. I'm really frugal and my skin is really finicky sometimes. So I don't really own, aside from black Opal stick foundations, I don't have any stick foundations that I use. I either use like a liquid or a cream foundation because I have dry skin. So when she came out with the stick foundations, I just wasn't really like excited about them. I was like happy for her, but I wasn't excited to try them. So I never did. So when I saw the luminous foundations was coming out, I was like, yes, I bet, boom, I'm gonna get the foundation. So when they were available online, I went online. And when I went online, well, first of all, I was trying to find swatches. I was trying to find like a comparison chart or something to help me pick my shade. Now, come to find out that Sephora has one. At the time when I ordered, I didn't know Sephora had a shade matcher. So I'm like looking on the pages, trying to figure out what shade am I. So I decided to order 540 warm. Let me tell y'all. I was at the mall past Ulta and I was like, you know what? Let me go in and swatch it. I was like, let me see if the shade I even ordered is right. Because I was just so excited. I couldn't wait. I'm glad I did swatch it, y'all, because it wasn't right. It wasn't right at all. The funny thing is, it wasn't even that it was too dark. It was just the completely wrong. It was like orange. I took a picture. I'm going to insert it in the video. Because literally, it was like lighter than me in orange, which was really just odd to me because all the swatches I saw, it didn't look like that at all. And I'm checking YouTube, like, you know, waiting for brown skin YouTubers to post some videos. And I'm like, all right. I'm not really seeing anybody that's my shade posting anything. Finally, I saw Too Much Mouth. She posted a video. And normally she's a tad bit darker than me, but I like to watch her videos because I can kind of get like a ballpark of where I'm supposed to be. So I just went in with my Pond's Crema S Moisturizer, my Derma E Face Glow Oil. I'm just going to go in with this primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty, and that's it. And then I'll jump into the foundation. But yeah, so I think she was like 500 C, something like that. So I was like, what? Like, that don't make no sense. So anyway, I'm in Ulta. I swatched it a few days ago. And I realized, all right, I had the wrong shade. But I just wanted to make sure that my foundation I ordered actually got delivered to me so I could ship it back so that money could get back in my account before I went and switch it out. So I got it the other day. I mailed it back and I went to Ulta and got my right shade. So I am praying and really hoping that I like this foundation. I'm going to do a bit of a wear test because I do want to see how it's going to last. It's the end of summer. It's about to be fall. And when it gets colder outside, my skin gets drier. So as of late, I've been loving CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. And I never even wore matte foundations until like this year. So I was surprised that I fell in love with a matte foundation. But luminous dewy foundations is really still my heart. So y'all, I'm talking about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. So I ended up grabbing shade 510W. I kind of matched it a little bit to right here in the store, and it looks like it's going to work. So fingers crossed that it really does work. So this foundation claims to be vegan, gluten-free, alcohol-free, clinically tested, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, non-comedogenic, y'all, I can't say the word. I'm going to put it on the screen. Suitable for sensitive skin, long wearing, and no flashback. It's a medium coverage foundation with a luminous natural finish. Foundation, for those of y'all that didn't know. All right, so I haven't even actually opened this because I swatched it in the store. So this is a first time like demo, but it's not a super first impressions because again, I did go in the store and swatch it and I sent back the shade that I knew was wrong. So this is what the packaging looks like. Glass bottle, black top, does have a pump, says foundation on the back. Doesn't particularly bother me. I don't care. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people are unbothered. I'm unbothered. But aside from the foundation on the back, I mean, it's super sleek. It looks like most foundations. And it retails for 38 bucks. So, I mean, glass bottle pump is kind of what I would expect. Again, doesn't bother me. I don't care. Cruelty-free 12 months. All right, so let's get into this. I'm not gonna put anything else on my skin. Normally I would put on some of this illuminator, but I'm not gonna do it because I just wanna see what the foundation looks by itself. So just a little bit about me. If you're not familiar, my lower half of my face and my neck is darker than the top half. So I do not mind if my foundation runs a tad bit dark because I'm always gonna highlight and bring the warmth back into the center of my face. All right, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand.
Is that 10 seconds?
I'm recording. All right, that was one pump. All right, so this is 2 full pumps. As you can see, she's a little thick. It's not sliding down my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and again, I like to focus foundations on the lower half of my face and the outer perimeter because again, if it's too dark, that's where I would be contouring anyway, so it will all work out in the end. I'm taking the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and I'm gonna blend this out. Kind of just smells like lotion, like a, not like a heavily scented lotion though, like just fresh and clean. And then whatever's left, I put underneath my eye. Again, I don't like to focus too much foundation right in here because I know I'm gonna go in and highlight and contour. So I really like to focus it on this outer area. So I can still kind of see some of my dark spots with 2 pumps. So I would say this is, they're calling it medium coverage. It's giving me medium coverage. You could probably build it up. It feels really good on the skin. All right, so right in here, I'm seeing like a natural glow. I'm seeing a luminous finish. I like that. I'm a dry skin girl. I like that. It's blending in well. As far as color match, I think I'm good to go. So first impressions, I like the consistency of it. The shade is it's a pinch dark, but again, I like to go dark with my foundation, so this doesn't bother me. I'm positive once I go in and highlight and contour that it is going to balance all out. It blended in easily. I like the amount of coverage that I got from the 2 pumps. Feels lightweight, feels good. I'm going to start doing my face just to see how it reacts with some other products. So I'm going to take some Juvia's Place concealer. This is the shade 12. And I'm gonna take some of this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Olive. This is e.l.f. Camo 16-hour Camo Enriched Ebony. I might need to go a little bit darker with the contour. We'll see in a second, but showing up a tiny bit, a tiny bit. I'm just gonna go in with a pinch of the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Deep Espresso. There we go. So far, the foundation doesn't seem to be moving with me blending out this contour. Again, I use 2 pumps. I'm not really a full coverage type of girl. Like my Juvia's Place foundation is my most full coverage foundation that I own, and it's nice, but I'm not reaching for it all the time because for me, I just don't need that much coverage like on a day-to-day basis. So I've worn it a few times. I always get tons of compliments like it looks flawless, but I just don't need that level of coverage on a day-to-day basis. So medium coverage, even light to medium for me, I'm cool with. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, blend out this under eye and everything else. And I really just like to go back and forth between my brush and my sponge to blend out any harsh lines. Now I'm gonna say I did not get the Anastasia powder. I have too many powders as it is. And even with the new powders I get, I still always find myself gravitating towards mainly my Sacha Buttercup. So I didn't see the point in me getting the Anastasia powder because it's like 30 some odd dollars. So I didn't think it was necessary. So I didn't get the powder, but I did want to get the foundation. And I'm still seeing the luminosity. Now this Juvia's Place concealer is really creamy and luminous as well. The e.l.f. concealer is a bit more matte, but I like the color of it. That's why I like to put a little bit under my eye. But I wanted to keep everything nice and hydrating. I'm going to go in with my Sacha Buttercup and set all the areas I just highlighted. Okay, just go ahead and get it all up in my edges. Go ahead. Just spraying the sponge again with some Mario Badescu, and I'm just going to press all that powder into my face. All right, for highlighter, I haven't used my Anglola in a little while, and I kind of feel like I want to go in with, you know what? I'm gonna dip back into the Jackie Aina palette to finish my eyes. So going in with edges underneath the waterline. Taking a little bit of credit just in the outer area. Just taking Soleil and bringing that around. All right, but I think I want to use a little bit of Soleil as a highlighter on the bridge of my nose. Ooh, yes. All right. Blend her back in. That's cute. All right, so we got Soleil on the nose. I'm gonna go in with Anglola. Oh God, and she just got everywhere. Just got her all over. Taking this fan brush, and I'm literally just dusting it into the cap, y'all, because it's loose and yeah. That's enough. That's enough of that. All right. So to set off the look, I'm going to use the Anastasia Dewy Set Setting Spray. I mean, why not? All right, so my overall first impressions after using it and finishing my whole entire face, I like it. I'm gonna do a wear test. I'm gonna see how long it lasts. I did not set my entire face. I just set my highlighted areas with some Sacha Buttercup powder. The rest of my face I left bare, but I literally do that all of the time, so it's not anything different for me. But I like the foundation. It's very lightweight. It really doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. It feels like skin, which I love. I don't like when foundations are so thick and heavy and cakey that I can feel them. I don't like them. I feel like there's nothing on my face. I feel like I look healthy. My skin looks good. And yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna do a wear test. I'll come back in a few hours so you guys can see what it's looking like and all of that jazz. But yeah. All right, you guys, I'm just coming back with the super quick check-in. I've had this foundation on for 6 hours now, and I just wanted to show you guys what it is looking like. Some might call this a little bit shiny up in here. I don't mind it because I'm a dry skin girl. So this just tells me that either I could use a different setting spray. It could be a combination of the highlighter. I mean, it's been 6 hours, but for me, this is fine. I typically don't blot or anything throughout the day, but my foundation is definitely still here. It's not separating. My nose is a little shiny, and not even really this side, but right here in my temple area is a little bit shiny. But other than that, my face looks really good. I still feel like I have nothing on. It's not separating. It's not cracking. There's no missing spaces or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep wearing this foundation, keep testing it out. But for a first impressions, it's my first day wearing it. Y'all, it gets a thumbs up for me. I like it. If this tutorial was helpful, definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Share it. And until next time, guys, be blessed. Bye.